Hey everyone, it's me, Doomlink, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD version. It is currently part 51 for my Let's Play, and it is the 31st of March 2018 as I'm recording this. Now as you can see, I do have a full, figurine room for Windfall Island. And the first question that you're probably going to ask if you did watch the last video is, how did you get the picture of Lenzo? And this woman, well, essentially I just went into the mansion, took a pictograph of her, I just forgot about her last time. Whereas with Lenzo I couldn't actually figure out how to take a pictograph of him. Pretty much what you have to do is get him when he is behind the counter, and stand behind him. And as I demonstrated in the previous video, when you do stand behind him he will turn around. But it's just really finicky, you need to have him turn around and face you. Then you need to move backwards, get enough distance, turn around, pull out your pictograph, or pictobox I should say, take a pictograph, and then just hope that you've done it fast enough to get a decent pictograph. That's how I did it. I did initially try to look online to see how to get a pictograph of him, because I didn't expect that to work, to be honest with you. But it did work. But when I was actually looking online, I couldn't find any information that would suggest how to actually take a pictograph of him, because when I typed in Lenzo pictograph or something like that, how to get, stuff like that, it would always link back to his frickin' side quest. So, yeah, if you are wondering how to get his pictograph, it's pretty much you just stand behind him, get him to face you, go backwards, turn around, pull out the picture box and just snap as fast as you can. It's really dodgy. I wish I would have done it on camera. I did it off camera because I wasn't expecting it to actually work, to be honest with you. Had I expected it to work, I would have recorded it, but yeah, I just did it after I finished part 50's recording. But anyway, what we're going to do in this video is actually head over to Outset Island. Not so much to do that guy's, piece of heart quest where you have to hit him 500 times. I mean, while I do need to do that at some point, and I will probably do 1 or 2 attempts at it, as I go to Windfall Island this time. Outset, I mean. As I go to Outset this time. I hope I didn't say Windfall before, but anyway, yeah, I'll do it this time, just maybe twice, but that's it. I'm not aiming to do it this time around, but the main reason why I'm going to Outset is because I want to next fill up the Outset Island room with figurines. So the reason why I'm doing Outset next is because it's another one of those places that I can just do very easily. Because I am expecting at some point to need a walkthrough when it comes to doing the pictograph side quest, because there are just so many characters around the sea, around the various islands, that it's kind of difficult to keep track of it all. Whereas with these islands, it's pretty much you just have to think in your head where all the characters are, and it's a lot easier. Whereas, for instance, the room with the Great Sea, I will probably need a walkthrough for that. In fact, taking pictures of these choo-choos could be a plan. Actually, I won't do that, simply because I want to keep as many spaces possible allocated for residents of this island. But anyway, I don't know how many... I forgot to check how many pedestals were actually in Outset. I'll probably need 2 visits here. So, yeah, I mean, let's just hope that 24... Wait, is it 12? I think 12 is the limit of the picture box, but anyway, let's just hope that 24 will be enough slots to actually get all of these islanders, I guess you could call them. Oh god, that kind of has a different implication where I live. These people are definitely not islanders, long story short, based on those implications. But anyway, or at least based on what we usually use that term for. So I'm going to take a pictograph of my grandmother first and foremost. Sounds like a good start. Wait, I do have the soup available, don't I? It would be a good idea to fill up my empty bottles with the soup, because I do have, 3 empty bottles right now. And the only one that's not empty has frickin' green potion in it. If I knew the difference between blue and green, that would be great. But yeah, you can see I have green potion in here. It recovers your magic power. I generally don't feel the need to do that. I very rarely, in my experience playing this game, have ever felt the need to have a green potion, because there are always magic pots around if you need magic, okay? There's like a 1 out of a million chance you're actually going to need this thing, so I'm probably just going to drink it when I need the actual slot. But yeah, I'm going to try and fill up some of these bottles. Yes, please. So she's going to fill up one empty bottle, and we're just going to keep filling them up. Because, you know, why not? Fairies are technically better, I won't deny that, because ultimately, with fairies, you can just take the final hit and technically die, and you will survive. You don't really have to take the time to equip the bottle and actually drink the contents. You just get healed immediately. So there is definitely a huge benefit to fairies, but of course, fairies will not heal you for as many hearts as this elixir. As far as I know, the elixir will always heal you to full, and you will get a more powerful sword while you remain at full health once having drunk that. Or maybe, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But anyway, going to... Hold on, I'm getting some background noise outside, so I will be back momentarily. And I think I'm back, but anyway, so... Yeah, oh. Are you only giving me one? Okay, so I think what I can do, possibly, is I can just walk up to this pot, equip this, and use it on the pot, can't I? Well, is she only giving me one every single time? Okay, so what that means is that you can only have one bottle of her soup at a time. Good to know. Good to know. Alrighty, so I may as well, I don't know, just equip the... No, not the bomb. Well, yeah, let's just equip the bombs, who cares? I'm not actually going to be using that slot, it just kind of bothered me to have an empty bottle in there, that's all. So it's currently nighttime, so I'm probably not going to be able to take pictographs of all the people on Windfall at this time. Here's the giant pig. Of course, the story about this guy is... God, he's huge. But the story about him is that, you remember there was a guy trying to catch a black pig down here. Long story short, he succeeded, put it in a pen that is extremely easy to escape from, but I guess the pig has some kind of mental deficiency. And, yeah, it got really, really big. And it's pretty great. You can attack this thing, and it will attack you back, I think. Like, it'll turn red and then, I guess, bull charge you. It's pretty scary, but I have to say, I mean, this I don't know if he's getting excited or he's freaking out, but this is pretty entertaining, I have to say. I could just sit here and watch this all day. Really. Why are you doing that? Are you trying to run away from me? I guess so. Well, I'll get away from you, because you're clearly a little bit agitated, but anyway. Time for a home invasion. That's pretty much what Link does. He doesn't really care about social tact. He just invades people's homes, doesn't really care. Can I take a decent pictograph of you here like this? Yes, I can, apparently. Makes me happy. Alrighty, next of all, we get to take a pictograph of you. What about the Booger Kid? I wonder if I can take a pictograph of him as he's... Oh, that's creepy. I'm taking pictographs of children as they sleep. All the jokes I've made about getting arrested for illegal activity are now actually, like, serious business. Maybe this kid... I mean, I've never seen this kid before, to be fair with you. Or I probably have, I've just forgotten him. Maybe he doesn't have a figurine, which would be strange. That would be very strange if he's not a legitimate character. I have a distinct feeling that you can only see this kid in bed. As I am here right now. Because, yeah, anyway. So I was erasing those pictographs, wasn't I? I'm pretty sure, so let's have a look. Yes, I was. Okay. So, yeah, the Booger Kid is really gross, of course, because he just, you know, it's this massive thing that just hangs at all times, and it's, yeah, very, very unpleasant. So what about the old guys? Is the old guy sleeping at the top? Let's check on the old guy, shall we? I don't think I've ever seen the old guy during the night. Because, of course, you do have a different rotation of NPCs at this time. So, yeah. Oh, she's in here. I had no idea. Well, that's where you hang out, I suppose. Just hang out with the old man. She is indeed usually carrying a pot on her head, but not right now. This is supposed to be her... I mean, apparently walking around with a pot on her head is her job. Like, that's work to her. Which I don't really understand, because I don't know what she's doing, but... yeah. Once again, don't actually look at Zelda characters and expect them to do anything. Like, it's... you're expecting way too much of this game. Maybe in Breath of the Wild, but even then, probably not. I don't know, really. Anyway, I'm going to Just keep an eye on how long I'm actually recording here. Once again, probably not going to be doing any heart piece collection here, you'll have to excuse me. I know I said that I was going to do only heart piece collection in this video, but to be honest, I find it a lot more enjoyable to, you know, go on a little pictograph hunt as opposed to a heart piece hunt. It's very, very boring. I will fight that guy, mostly off camera though, in this video. So you'll just pretty much see the result of it, and if I have anything that I want to say at the time, you'll probably hear about it. I don't know. Once again, I really should have checked the pedestals in the... oh, come on. In the actual, what do you call it? Figurine room, to see how many pictographs I needed to take on this island. It really helps to know that. But anyway, we're currently at 7, so we still have quite a few spaces available. I'm getting a feeling that we have taken pictographs of almost everyone here. This guy, I think, lives alone. He usually tends to the grass outside all day. There's stuff going on in here. Hold on. I need to... what is it? I'm pressing ZR to crawl, and it's not working? How do I crawl? No, seriously. Oh, I need to put this away. Haha. So there seems to be water back here. Totally. Oh no, never mind. It's just a carpet. I thought it was water. I was like, I don't remember there being water in here. Maybe it's like a bath or something that he has yet to drain. Or maybe there's always water in it. That'd be really gross, actually. Imagine that. Anyway. So what was that? That was like a red rupee that I got out of a chest. Speaking of which, I wonder if I got that orange rupee at the start of the game. I can't remember if I did. I'm pretty sure that I would have. So yeah, maybe you guys remember that better than me. Did I get the orange rupee at the start? Pretty sure that I did. Anyway, that's 8 pictographs, and I have a feeling that that's all of the characters. If I can just think of who else might be around. You know what? I'll take this opportunity to get this guy. That's a really shit pictograph. What, is that too close? That was like ridiculous. Okay. There you go, that's good enough apparently. I'll take the green ones. Here we go. Good enough, apparently. These are awful pictographs, of course, but, you know, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. Come on, guys. There we go. Alrighty. Always picking up the chew jelly, of course. I never pass up chew jelly, because I am a hoarder, as you know. So once again, that was 8 pictographs. I don't really know who else there is. Yeah, that has to be everyone. If that is not everyone, I'm going to need a walkthrough, long story short, because I can't really think of anyone else. I could change it to day. How about we change it to day and just make absolutely sure that there's no one else hanging around during the day? But you know, anyway. Hold on, here we go, this is what we want. Had to think about the song of passing for a minute there. Alrighty. You know what I'll do? I'll do this off camera to save time, but actually I won't. I'll subject you guys to my adventures. I say it as if you don't want to experience it. I'm sure you do. Look, she's at work, guys. God, she's really not in a rush. Maybe the pig needs a photo. Do you need a photo, man? That is basically animal pornography. Anyway, come on. Just face me. There you go. No way. That's hilarious. You can you can take a pictograph of the fucking pig. That makes me happy. You don't even understand how happy that makes me. Anyway, so I think that's everyone. I mean, I got the pig. He's pretty much the biggest and most obvious thing on this island. Yet he was the last one I took a pictograph of because I didn't think that he would even be considered a character, but apparently he is. Are there any other animals on this island? No. Don't think so. Alright, that has to be everything. Has to be everything. So I'm going to... maybe I'll do one attempt at this guy's crap. Because to be honest with you, I really, really don't enjoy this experience. Yeah, well met indeed, sir. I'll give you one shot, and I'll do my best. I will do my best, but I'm not guaranteeing any level of success. So let me just make sure, yep, 500 times. I'll see you guys momentarily, I suppose. Alright, well that was fucking awful. To be fair, you do need something of a warm-up to get your mind focused on this task, because it's really... yeah, it's hard. And on top of that, I'm quite hungry right now, so I do have a distraction of being hungry. Once again, I'm just making excuses, but whatever. I really, really do not enjoy that, to be honest with you. I'm not saying it's difficult. I'm not saying it's difficult. It's just... it's so boring that you have to fail eventually. Because staying focused on such a boring task is just, yeah, it's quite a thing that exists. I mean, I wasn't getting bored there, you know, that was only 100 hits. It's when you're getting around the 300 hit mark that you start to, like, really, really get bored. It's fucking just... anyway. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to head back to the Forest Haven and check out the figurine guy. I will see you guys there. Alright, so first and foremost, I'm going to give this guy... oh my god. I'm going to give this guy the pictographs of the monsters, or the choo-choos, whatever you want to call them. They will probably be in... I don't know if they'll be in that little cave room, or in the Forsaken Fortress room. Possibly the Forsaken Fortress room. Not too sure. But anyway, going to give the last choo... what? Really? You only accept one choo-choo? That's good to know. So you don't need to get specific pictographs of the right choo-choo. No, don't do that. So you need to get rid of this one. Erase? Yes. Okay, apparently, yeah, I need to press the right button, not the wrong button. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm going to give this guy the rest of these pictographs, including this amazing one of the pig. And I will see you guys when I have finished that. Oh, apparently he has already made a figurine of the grandma, okay. The grandma, I say, more like our grandma. Then again, I'm not exactly role-playing Link here, so maybe I shouldn't say our grandma. Anyway, I will see you guys once I've done the Song of Passing, and he has made all the pictographs. Or all the figurines, I should say. So keep in mind here that you do actually need to speak to him to get the figurines in the room, which is really bizarre. You can't just turn up here and not talk to him once you've given him these things. You need to talk to him, otherwise they will not appear. Anyway, so where is Outset? It is here. Praying for a full room. Alright, what have we got? Oh, nowhere near a full room. Jesus. Who are all these characters that are missing? 1, 2, 3... 4? Really? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, here we go. What are the pink pigs? I've never seen... You mean just pigs in general? They have one for pigs. Wild pig. Birthplace unknown. Yet, shouldn't they be on the Great Sea if it's birthplace unknown? That's bizarre. Wild pigs are found primarily in the fields of Outset Island. Okay. They love all-purpose bait above all other foods, and when they eat it they can't help but tear into the earth. Jesus. Oh, okay, that's a good point. So I think if we give that big black pig some all-purpose bait, it will dig for us, and I think it gives us a rupee or something. So that, I didn't really remember that until I read that, and then I thought, oh yeah, I vaguely remember such a thing existing. But anyway, it seems that I really need to check to see... Hold on, is... Okay, the grandma is here, and we have Errol as well. That makes me happy. So I don't know who the hell we're missing, but clearly, if we're missing 4 people, then, I don't know. Definitely going to have to check a walkthrough for that. You know what? We'll make this video a little bit longer, and I'll go ahead and make all of those pictographs, or all those figurines. I keep on interchanging figurine and pictograph. It's really retarded. But anyway, I will double check online, and I will try to get all those pictographs if I can. I'll be with you in just a moment. Alright, so we are returning to Outset Island because, indeed, I missed a few people. I did indeed miss 4, as you are familiar with. But, you know, I thought taking a pictograph of the pig was weird enough. It gets worse. It gets a lot worse. Fuck. Fuck. Does it really need to be straight on? Come on. It's just a crab, come on. This is depressing me. Okay. There we go. Aren't you photogenic? Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, so there's the crab. We've got the crab. I can't believe that there's a pictograph for the crab. You have to keep in mind, I have no memory of doing the pictograph stuff. Well, I remember doing it in the GameCube version. It's just I did it so long ago. The last time I think was in 2010 when I did it, which is, you know, long ago enough for me to forget everything about it. But yeah, seriously. And I'll show you guys my older saves from the Wind Waker HD. Actually, to be honest, no. The oldest one I have now is 2011 in Wind Waker HD. No, the original Wind Waker, which makes me sad, honestly. Because I saved over it, like, super late. It was the one that I started in, like, 2007. But anyway, I will... Next... Okay, so we need to find that other kid, who I'm assuming is no longer going to be asleep, because it is in the middle of the day. I do need to give you some all-purpose bait, actually. Because I did draw... Well, my attention was drawn to it. Come on, there we go. So I'll drop one here. I have so much bait that I don't need. Because I do have all of the... oh, there we go. You're gonna eat it? Eat it! Why are you so useless, sir? Anyway. It's okay, I have plenty to waste, seriously. Eat it. No, I'm pressing the X button. Okay, you can't target him and throw... Oh no. Yeah, eat it. That's fucking funny. So basically, okay. He doesn't give you like one big rupee, but I guess every single time you come to Outset you can drop some bait and get some things, I suppose. But anyway, let's try and get a picture of the other kid, who I'm assuming will be in here, because I never see him anywhere. Oh, here we go. See, now this is just silly. I'm assuming I can take a pictograph of you there. Yeah, well, why couldn't I do that when you were in bed? It's very bizarre. Anyway. I wanted to take a strange, stalker-esque picture of you while you were sleeping, small child. Anyway. So that was... No, that was 2. What's the other one? One of them, by the way, is Jabun. One of the... Oh, seagull, that's right. There's a fucking seagull pictograph. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm assuming going to the lookout here will be best, because I was looking around thinking, where are the seagulls? And then I remembered that Arrol likes to go to her lookout to gaze at the seagull, so I'll try my best to get a decent seagull picture. Of course, it doesn't have to be amazing, it just has to be good enough for the figurine guy, and from what I've been able to tell so far, his standards are pretty horrid, so we should be okay. But yeah, I couldn't believe that we needed a pictograph of a seagull, it's so silly. Look at that, that's good enough. So if we just aim it here, one should rotate in front of us. Oh, that was like... That wasn't bad. Just aim it here. Oh yeah. Nailed it. Once again, his standards are truly horrid. And I do have a ritual here. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Stop it, fuck. I have a ritual and I can't even do it correctly. I've been doing this forever. Anyway, I think it's because Goran50 did it in his Let's Play back in 2008, so I've been doing it ever since then. Anyway, I did watch that as it was, I guess, being uploaded, by the way, which kind of dates me a lot. Makes me happy. I started watching when he uploaded, like, part 3, I think it was. And anyway, what I'm going to do now is head to... Yeah, let me warp from here, that would be great. No, unfortunately the game isn't that amazing. I have to be on the boat to allow the warp system to take me somewhere. So pretty much the legendary pictographs, and I have already collected some of them from, I guess, Tingle Bottles. But of course Tingle Bottles no longer exist, which is, you know, once again, a sad thing. And the violins are indeed playing in my head right now, as I recall the fact that that will never be a thing again. The Tingle Bottles are gone forever. I'm very sad. No, yeah, so pretty much you can, at different, I guess, stages of the moon, or phases of the moon, you can go to Lenzo during the night, give him some money, and he'll give... Actually, no, maybe... It is during the night, isn't it? No, it's during the day? Must be during the day, which is strange, but whatever, yeah, okay. So, we just give him rupees, and he gives us a pictograph of something that we otherwise wouldn't be able to get a pictograph of. In the case of Outset Island, it will be Jabun. So, yeah. We don't have that yet, and we need that. And Jabun will be the 4th and final pictograph that we need. Yes, I would. Queen of Fairies, I already have that one, sadly. So what we have to do is play the Song of Passing, and then it will go to the next day, which links to the phases of the moon, essentially. Well, only in the sense that it allows you to determine when exactly you'll be able to get a specific pictograph. I'm not going to aim for Jabun's specifically, simply because I am interested in getting all of the ones that I can get. Oh, shit. He'll probably still offer me the same one. I forgot to play it a second time. I like how he's still standing here. Okay, that's lovely. Only during the day will he offer to give me a pictograph. Good to know. Outside of that, he just wants to get all philosophical on me. That guy should probably consider going to sleep eventually. Alright, so Song of Passing once again, and the reason why I didn't take the Queen of Fairies is because I did get that one from a Tingle bottle. So yeah. I'll have to excuse me for my cheating ways, but yeah. What are you going to offer me? Okay, so we've already gotten the one that he offers on this day, which was probably Daphnis No Hands in Hyrule. So we will therefore play it again. I know this is so entertaining, guys. And once again, I'm dragging on the length of this video like you wouldn't believe. It must be 26 minutes in or something. Something like that. Really cannot underestimate that. Time just goes, I'll tell you what, like, it doesn't feel like I've been sitting here for... I mean, I've been recording this for 36 minutes, okay? Doesn't feel like I've been recording for 36 minutes. Seriously. It's kind of scary. Anyway, what are you going to offer me? Yes, I would. Earth Sage. Okay. We haven't actually seen the Earth Sage yet. This is a fucking spoiler, but thanks, man. Thanks for the spoiler. Wait, no, Earth Sage is the... Hold on. Okay, never mind. I was thinking of the Wind Sage. Anyway. 150 rupees? Yeah, sure. That might be a lot for you, mate. But it's not for me. I've got 3,800 of the things. And I'm not spending them anytime soon. It will be a while until I'm actually doing the... I guess, what's it called? The Triforce Piece quest. And ironically enough, I do actually have one, which astounds me. Hold on. I need to go to items. I'll need to go to this side of the item screen. You'll see, I already have a piece of the frickin' Triforce, which is hilarious. Because I'm pretty sure in the previous game, or the previous version of the game, the original GameCube version of the game, you couldn't get this crap before you were even doing the quest. Like, you had to actually complete the 2 dungeons that I'm up to right now to be able to start doing that, but apparently not. Not in this game. But there is always the possibility that you were able to do that before as well. It's just, I don't know. Like, for instance, maybe you could... No, you couldn't, because how it worked before... The reason why I have a Triforce shard there, I think, is because instead of getting a Triforce chart in one place, I actually just got the shard straight out of the fucking chest. Usually, you're supposed to get a Triforce chart, and then you you spend like 1,500 rupees, something ridiculous like that. And give it to Tingle and he will translate it, and then you can use it as a treasure chart. But, yeah, anyway. Yes, I would care for another one. King of Hyrule? What? I already have him. Why are you offering me the same thing? That's bizarre. Okay, whatever. I do already have the King of Hyrule, so I will ignore that. Song of Passing once again. At this stage I will actually start editing this out because it's getting too long. This video is going to drag on way too long if I allow this to continue. So I will see you guys once well, I'll show you every single time I get a pictograph. And then I'll be at the figurine place, and then we'll have a full room for Outset Island. Until then, actually, I'll show you this one. Seeing as though I'm already here. Jesus Christ. I'm guessing this one will be Jabun. I can't remember how many of them there are. Ganondorf. I've already got him! Alright, I'll see you at the next one. Oh, hold on. I passed up on... Okay, so he just offered me the Great Fairy. That's the one I have. Before he offered me the Princess of the... Oh no, the Queen of Fairies. That's different. That's completely different. I'm an idiot. So yeah, Queen of Fairies I do need, but it's okay. I'll cycle back to that soon. There we go, Jabun. So basically I'm going to take his Jabun picture, and then I'm going to wait until he offers me the Queen of Fairies again. Yeah. 150, how did I guess? Alright, thanks for that. And, yeah, we got a pictograph. Anyway, I'll see you with the next one. Alright, so now it is cycled back to the Queen of Fairies, which makes me happy. I will give him the deluxe picto box. He will give me the pictograph. Happy times. I will indeed pay 150 rupees for it. I'm making this guy rich, to be honest, but I'm not really rich. He's still nothing compared to me, of course. Yeah, every day is pictography day for him. As soon as you go to say pictography, your mind just implodes, because it's such a non-word that you just, I don't know, you can't say it. But anyway, I will head back to the Forest Haven, and I'll see you guys at the figurine place. Alright, so there is the Queen of Fairies once again. We do need the Queen of Fairies, however we have already received the Great Fairy. I was just being retarded when I was initially offered it. But anyway, it is inspiring, isn't it? Everything's inspiring to you. It's probably because your nose is so horrendously gross. But anyway, there's Jabun. He's the last one that we need for Outset. Well, technically, we still need to give this guy the other pictographs for Outset, but we do have them all on hand at this stage. There's the Earth Sage, who I was thinking was the Wind Sage, but then I remembered, oh, hold on. That's not how that works. It's just I don't think of Laruto, who is like a Zora, being the Earth Sage. It doesn't make any sense, but anyway. So I took a freaking awful pictograph of seagulls, which is apparently inspiring him. And then, oh, that picture of a child, it's inspiring me. Alright. My jokes are of the highest tier, by the way. There's the crab, and I will see you guys with the completed Outset Island room. Alrighty. So now, if we go into Outset Island, it should be completed. Should be. As long as I didn't miscount. I'm pretty sure that it will be completed. Look at the pedestal is like 5 times the size of the thing sitting on it. At least they're getting an accurate size of the crab. Like, that is probably the actual size of the crab, which is kind of funny. Crab, birthplace unknown. Talent, crab walking. Really. These creatures are crabs, plain and simple. That pretty much describes the fact. Or rather, encapsulates the stupidity of the fact that we just took a pictograph of a fucking crab. But anyway, so there we go. There is the completed Outset Island room. It's not quite as satisfying because there aren't as many, I guess, figurines here. But, yeah, it's still alright. We are a completionist after all. Look at this. Let's not question the fact that these are suspended in midair and aren't even connected to one another. Once again, we're not questioning it. Birthplace unknown. Talent flying. Jesus Christ. They soar freely over the Great Sea, yet they're on Outset Island. Who knows? Seriously. I think they were just trying to pad out the number of, how do you say, pedestals. So you've got Jabun here. I can understand him being here, but he did originally reside at Greyfish Isle, so it's kind of not making any sense. Then you've got a crab. I mean, come on. And then seagulls are even worse, really. Actually, no, crabs and seagulls are about as bad as each other. And anyway, that's it for that. I know that it's like 32 to 35 minutes in right now, and I do apologise for that. But I'm going to double check the Great Sea, because I think they're... I mean, I don't know. I would assume that there's some stuff on the Great Sea. What have we got? So, let's see what we've got. So we have the Queen here. Queen of Fairies. And we've also got Daphnis here. We took a pictograph... Well, we got that legendary pictograph a while ago. Or maybe 2 parts ago. Something like that. So that's about it. We only had the Queen of Fairies in here that was different. I'm not going to check the rest because I know I'm running out of time, honestly. Anyway, I'll see you guys in part 52 of my Let's Play. Pretty much having such long parts is not something that I want, but it's so much easier. It is so much easier to have them long like this. I just have a goal that I set, and then I achieve that goal, and if that takes 20 minutes or 40 minutes, you know, whatever is necessary, it makes it a lot easier to get through this Let's Play, to be honest with you. So yeah, you'll have to excuse the length of it, but whatever. I will see you guys in part 52. Once again, it is the 31st of March 2018 as I'm recording this, and I thank you all for watching. Bye bye.